OMG, it's Friday. With one of my favorite meals. Starting off with a mute chef.
There we go. Hey, hi chat. You can hear me now. Now that we got the right thing set up for that, let's make sure we got the right microphones set up for the other microphones. No, everything's defaulted tonight. Boo. Why did everything get defaulted? Welcome in, everyone. Sorry to not greet you right off, but apparently all my audio settings got defaulted to start the evening. There's one. The heck? Where's the other? And that's for cutting board. That is for stove. Good. Excuse me. Hello. I am not sure why my health insurance thinks that this is the perfect time to harass me. But that was a call saying that they wanted to follow up after yesterday. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry for the interruptions to get going. Happy to see you, Will. Happy to see you, QS. Happy to see you, Zeeks. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Ape. Well, I just went in for my normal yearly checkup, see what's going, and I think he just wants to get back to me about blood tests, that sort of stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Coffee cups in the other room. Oops, let's start recording back here too. Come on, computer. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. But I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling tip-top, Zeeks. Oops. Well, if not, the ramen should probably help clear you out. Just like they always say, chicken noodle. Ramen ain't too far off. Hi, Nan Reader. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Cheers to you. Hi, Cosmic. So we got lemons. We're going to start off with our pickled lemons, or preserved lemons, not pickled. We're not actually pickling them either. But quick top and bottoms on all of them. Not really trying to cut through the pith. That was too far. That's about what we want. Too much. That's what we're after. Just a nice flat base on both ends. That is without the stem. And if you haven't followed along from the Discord, the majority of the lemons that we're going to be using for tonight's project are actually from my own backyard. Thank you, Will. It's a dwarf Meyer lemon. It's the second one that I've owned. The first one, they got killed off by my former neighbors. I bought when I first moved out to California, sort of like a These are Meyer lemons too, but they're Meyer lemons from the supermarket. That's one heck of a Meyer lemon there. Let's see if I can't fix this camera a little bit here. It's frustrating me tonight how bright that lemon is on there. Like that white is like burning my eyeballs. Let's see here, filters. It's a little better from my eyes here. Actually, we can just keep using this. This is nice and cleaned recently, right? Yeah. Nope, nothing cooking yet. This is not... Well, there is some diamond crystal kosher there. That is not diamond crystal. Salt as sold. Over on the cutting board. Cutting board camera. Are you defaulted too? Is all of my meat, that stuff, defaulted? You see, Microsoft likes to do this to me every once in a while. This is a Windows thing. For some reason, every once in a while, Windows will update or system will update, and all of my sources for audio will have defaulted to default. Yeah, this is on the wrong thing too. Although I wonder if I can get it, is that listed as an option here? Let's try that. Cutting board camera. Over on the cutting board. Nope, that didn't register. I tried to get it to listen to my monitor off of OBS. But no, I guess we gotta hook it up direct to the lav mic. Cutting board camera. And we're not cutting all the way through, but like 90-95% of the way through these. If you're feeling unsure of your ability to do that on a consistent basis, you can cheat like this. Well, if you don't knock them out of the way like I just did. Hey JK, happy to see you, Ratty Patty. Hey Buns. How's the back? Buns said in Discord she hurt her back today. So now that we've cut all of those, it's just lemon juice. These have all been rinsed off other than the ones from the supermarket. The ones from the supermarket I'll give a rinse now too, because that would be a good plan before putting them in here. We'll obviously get rid of the stickers here too. Preserving or salt preserving lemons, you're primarily after the skin anyways. You're after that flavorful zest, all the oils and all that much more than the flesh. They're different. They're a different size and shape than most of them. They have a different flavor. They're not really a true lemon. Well, I mean, I don't know if they genetically are or not, but they're a variety that was brought back to the US from Asia. They're not originally from the US. And I think we're going to use this container hidden back here, behind all the oil. Oops, nope, I want that the other way around. We're using this tonight. I didn't include info about a sauce tonight, but I am making a sauce for my Cordon Bleu too. Squirrel, fine eating. I have not had squirrel, at least that I know, before. Do you know it takes more water to grow a pound of almonds than it does to raise a pound of beef? And so now, sort of attached, not really attached so much anymore, but just going to make sure and get a solid spoon of sugar down in the center of each, or salt, not sugar. No sugar here. And into the jar, where it immediately split in half. That's fine. The magician. And then we're gonna have to smush. Where's my smoosher? Is it hidden back here? Oh, it's over there. Why is my smoosher over here? Rum that tastes like grass. I don't think it's actually a brand anymore. I think they ceased operation, at least under that label. Probably going to need a bit more salt. I had a pretty good day today. Not much exciting to announce about it. And obviously, as I punch this down, it is creating juice along with that Need more salt. Gonna have to make more salt mix soon. Hey, zombie. Thank you for that follow. I'm working on preserving some lemons here tonight, which was my last month. My project for the last month. Finally getting to it. These are little Meyer lemons that came off my backyard Meyer lemon tree. But not too far off, since they're Meyer lemons. They're a little closer than your typical lemon to the citrus family, or to the other forms of the citrus family. Well, from here, they're going to be sitting out, hopefully under their own liquid. After I squeeze those down, hopefully they're close to, and by the end of the evening, they'll be covered by their own liquid. If not, I might have to throw some lemon juice over the top of them. Leave them sit out for 2 weekish, depending on your preference. And then from there, you can refrigerate them for months. We're pretty close right there, so I'm pretty sure that that'll be covering in a little bit. And I'm going to toss in the last of this salt that I used to pour into the lemons with, over the top. I'm not really creating a layer with it, but And then we leave it from there. That should all, we should be seeing moist salt there by the end of the evening, sort of a thing. Or that salt should have disappeared into the liquid and there be liquid over the top by the end of the evening. I don't know if there's any gas issues here or not, so I'm just going to leave it loosely. Actually, no. Let's seal it. We'll risk it. The rest of this I'm going to put in with my normal salt use. Let's see, do you fit in there? Not worrying about a little salt in my funnel. And then I'm going to use that for some jam or something, salty jam. Wow, is that dark in that exposure? Maybe I went too far with those filters. Let's just try that. All right, dinner. What do I have to do for dinner tonight? I think we're going to start with potatoes. Deal with these things trying to grow on me. I've had them in the kitchen for too long. Just pop those off. Get rid of those roots. Do I want to have these tonight? Yeah, let's do them in half. They roast up a little nice with a flat surface. Ooh, cranberry. There's another one. Ooh, cozy coffee. Thank you for the sub. That's reminding me, we had another sub earlier on, didn't we? Yeah, we had Zeke's resub. I'm sorry, Zeke, for not giving you a vote. Thank you for both of you resubbing. Or thank you for subbing, Cozy Coffee. Let's see here. Pickled peppers. So, Zeeks, if you're out there in Cozy Coffee, can I get some input on what you would like to see more of in this month's next project, or next monthly project's pickle? Garlic. Heard. I got Blinko, so we can take that off. And we'll add these. Uh-oh. Did it take the garlic or did it not? I don't think it did. Alright, folks. Back to the potatoes. There's a crazy colored one. These ones are tough to cut through. I have a feeling they probably have too much fiber if they let them. Too much, like, I say fiber. I don't mean like dietary fiber. I mean the like fibers, like tough to eat fibers. There's a whole bunch of beets that are that way too. Like, I don't like striped beets for most things because at least the Georgia, probably mispronouncing that. But they have, like, it's almost like it's got strands of twine in it, in between the layers of white and pink. And if you cook them until they're soft, they still stay there. They don't break down, at least as easily. They wouldn't blend easier too. I remember, like, when I was doing my business making soups and stuff like that, and blending them up, they would just rip around the blades. They wouldn't. Which a lot of stems will actually, the ones that are in the area where they'll snap rather than cut, there's a fair number of small herbs and stems and like that actually don't blend up very well. Like, they should do will it blend with a whole bunch of really thin stemmed veggies. Start heating up our oven. Some veggie oil in our bowl. Oh, dad joke. That was just bad. I usually like the walked in the bar jokes. sort of like Velcro. It's just a ripoff of a joke. Which I stole from YouTube. We'll start with the traditionals. Salt. Kosher salt. MSG. Black pepper. Now we'll skip that. Little cumin. Cayenne. Heavy on the cayenne tonight. So now that those are all nicely coated, welcome back, Buns. Oh, hi, Awa. Pour the last of that oil and goodness over the top. Maybe, we'll make it in this pan. We'll start over on the stove. Zoom right. Yeah, moving will do that to you. One of the reasons I haven't done it in over a decade. It's not really a major reason, though. Using up a couple of teeny bits of butter here. Wiping the salt off of this spoon so I don't get the salt in my flour mix, or in my AP flour. That's good. We can reuse you for this project. Adding a bit of water, about a half cup. And some half and half. That was probably at least a quarter cup. Made it their way over here yet. That's one of them. Chicken. Grabbing some bouillon. Nice buns. Oh yeah, kitchen's always like computer and kitchen for me are last things. So we now got a chicken cream sauce here, chicken velouté. Turning the heat down on that. Dijon. And I'm going to add a touch more water because I want to simmer this for a bit. That's almost like perfect right now, but it's going to cook down a bit. So maybe another 1/4 cup of water in there. Salt. MSG. Pepper. Heavy on the pepper for this. Get rid of the autofocus on the stove. And we have our sauce for tonight's Cordon Bleu. I take that back. That was maybe too much. A little apple cider vinegar in there too. A little seed. Excuse me. Pepper got to me, I think. Okay, what's our next step here? I think it's probably dealing with our chicken. Oh, I got an idea of something I need to do here next. Alright, next project. I already forgot what I said I was going to do next. Wasn't the chicken. Still sort of meat related. I need to use that up. I think we're fine with that. Over on the stove. Bacon. It'd be bacon time. Check something here quick. We'll be working there. How we looking on Kick tonight? I'm not listed as online on Kick. There we go. JPF Smoke, thank you for that follow a bit ago. Over on Kick. Let's see here. Where'd bacon and chocolate go? What's going on here? Why aren't those enabled? I might have to fix that after stream. I didn't realize those weren't there. I just got to thinking that no one's done bacon or chocolate lately. Zoom right. Zoom left. Hey chat, can you believe it? I've written a song. Me of all people. Well, it's more of a rap, but I totally messed that up. I totally messed that joke up. I'm not going to say it again. But anyways, that was me trying to work a YouTube dad joke into... It didn't work. That didn't work at all. So we back. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. I rarely know if I'm pronouncing things right. I'm cooking all of this lovely bacon, not only because I need to get rid of the bacon, but because I thought it might be a good pairing with the peas that I've got. So the plan here is I'm going to render this bacon out until it's all nice and crispy and small little bits. And then we'll turn the heat off of that and we'll worry about our chicken, stuffing our chicken pieces and frying them. And then we'll come back to that. We'll heat the bacon up briefly just to melt that fat. We'll head in all the peas. Bacon and peas reminds me of a very, very fancy dinner I had once in Vegas. And I can't remember, unfortunately, who the chef was, whether it was... I don't think it was Rubicon. But I had an amazing dinner there, and it was one of those cases where it was a French chef, all sorts of bread, all sorts of butter stuff. And one of the courses that I had when I was there was a multi-version of pea and bacon and bread and... Do I have on... Oh. Yeah. We'll skip the onion. This is too much bacon for what I want to do. But, hey, it's bacon. I'm wondering, maybe I should throw... I shouldn't do it just yet, I don't think, but I'm thinking I'm going to add a little crushed red pepper in with this party, too. Maybe a little bacon grease. Straight bacon grease. That'd be potent stuff. Alright, cutting the heat on those now. Coming back over here. Over on the cutting board. And pull the tenderloins off of these for tonight. I just broke this leg's thigh in 2 places. And the joint doesn't want to pop. And I'm out of gallon bags. What do I want to throw this in? Maybe we'll just plastic wrap it. Do have chicken stock on the in the plans for the next, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, all day stream. Sunday. So there's our legs and tenderloins. That's going into the fridge. And take our wings, jam them into our carcass. Nope, this goes in the freezer. Yeah. We have preserved lemons, chat, and a label, but preserved lemons. Getting rid of that chicken skin. That was way too long for what I needed. Actually, that's the better pan to use for this. We're going to mute for this pounding. It didn't completely mute. I did mute it, just didn't mute all of them. It muted, I think, everything but the stove. So it was that loud that the sound over there was that loud. I think we're going to put that on a plate for the moment. So this is our first one. This is going to be folded in half at the end, but one breast, just to get that out of the way. Yeah, that's a toughie. You know, it's like, and then you get into games of how much do you make it, you know, sound good, specific for this one job, when the odds that they're even gonna bother reading it these days. Resumes are a toughie. And then you get into things like, it sounds like coding is a lot like it was when I was in college with Culinary World, where they're now having people do like tons of free work just for a chance to get a job. That was 2 things. Casually unrolling a chicken breast here, chat. There we go. Now we got these both done. Move the other one back over here. Gruyere. I know it's not holy. Sorry. Hey Noimu, how you been? Happy Friday to everyone. That didn't make me jump. I didn't jump at all there, chat. Ooh. When I did that, I had all 4 of them done at once. And they gave me some good stuff. It made my stomach upset, but they gave me some good stuff. Of course, these days, I think they're trying to put the family in court behind that. Behind jail for... Actually, now that I'm remembering it, it was more complicated than just wisdom teeth. They apparently came in actually, I think, well, I want to say that they had their roots wrapped around my adult teeth. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Sort of want that one to be thinner. I'll live with it. I know there was something when I was a kid where I had an involved deal. I had to go and see a orthopedic surgeon or tooth surgeon, mouth surgeon. And put flour on our plate here. like this blade. Chicken stuff. Sound a little like Minecraft, chat? I think I'm gonna pull the bacon up off of this pan on the stove. Over on the stove. Over on the stove. Zoom left. Zoom left. And pull all of this off. I think I'm gonna fry in this bacon fat. I'm gonna add a little more oil to it. Because, I mean, that's more than enough for our peas. Give our sauce a little whisking. Yep, that's going to need probably a bit more water to loosen up again. But I might add a bit more oil. That will be good with our oil there. Our oven's to temp, so I think I'm going to throw our potatoes in there. We're going to swap our sauce and our oil. I would never do this with hot oil, but that's room temperature-y. I say that when I know that I have moved hot oil around on stream, but I mean lifting it that way I did. Add that red pepper into with the bacon for with the peas later. On the back of the stove. Main camera. So we'll start off little ham or prosciutto. I think we'll double up on that. We'll add in some lovely cheese. I think come back for one more of these. and then fold. And that's ready to go into the flour over here. Actually, I'll just straight throw it over there. Work on the second one. Potatoes in the oven. That face was for the dad joke. The fall backwards. In reality, it's because your scuba tank. That one's... Don't think so, Buns. I think you gotta make it all the way or you don't get anything. I don't know, I don't control it. That's a Twitch thing. Hey, 197. And so now this one's ready for the flour too. Can I, Buns? I don't know what I set it to, and I do know that I can't edit it after you start it. I can extend the time. There's like a button to extend it, but you can't edit it any further. Chicken Cordon Bleu is a combination, traditionally Swiss cheese and ham stuffed into chicken and then breaded and fried. I am doing Gruyere, so it's still Swiss cheese and some slightly more expensive ham on, or prosciutto, or delicious. No, I actually hold Spanish ham in higher regard than Italian. So we need 2 other containers here for our breading. What, the Spanish ham? They're a whole cured ham? Capital Pyrex. Capitalized Pyrex. Chat all knows that secret about Pyrex, right? In that Pyrex is only the real Pyrex and not some cheaply made tempered glass, is if it's all capitalized. If you see it spelled like you did there, 197, with just the P capitalized, yeah, it can be much lower quality and not nearly as much more likely to shatter. I don't think that's enough. Add a bit of water to our sauce. Salt. 19K towards the Minecraft stream. We gonna get there, chat? Or am I gonna kill all those withers off stream? We're gonna have at least one more stream, so you got at least one more stream to have a whack at it. I'm not promising a super long Minecraft stream this time, but I have several things that are a little more interesting than just mining sand. Exactly. So do you want to see it? Jeez. It's got all sorts of cheese crystal or cheese diamond action going on in it. It's a cave-aged Swiss cheese. Have a great one, M197. M1 197. Thanks for hanging out. Over on the stove. Hitting that up with a touch more water. Just keeping it saucy. Our oil is probably hot. How is that looking? Nope. It's only 100 degrees. Timer, let's give those another 20 minutes. We're gonna need some place for our chicken to go after we're done frying them. And grab our wire rack pan, throw some paper towel on that. I think this is the fork I used the egg on. Yeah, that cheese has got some lasting power. I'm still tasting that. Good stuff. So make our first attempt flipping here. And as usual when frying, we're looking for a light coat of flour. You're not trying to, when you're doing 3-stage breading, you're not doing fried chicken. This first coat of flour is more like glue. It's like wheat paste for the rest of the... If you ever heard of wheat paste, maybe we got some moonshiners out there. Or old school bridge makers. I don't know, they sealed just about everything with wheat paste back in the day if they wanted watertight. I remember it was for a museum in junior high? It had to be junior high. I don't think I took woodworking in college, in high school. But I think it was in junior high, yeah. We helped preserve some sort of boat, or I know it was, I forget what it was we were preserving. I think it was a boat with a local museum, and we were using wheat paste with straw, and jamming that into the cracks and anywhere that water would seep through. They do something similar with tar too, maybe for things that are different era, I don't know. Again, making sure we got just a light coat of flour here. Ooh, we got a raid. Welcome in, raiders. Happy to see everyone. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I'm Jason. I cook here on stream 4 nights a week. Have been doing so for quite some time. Tonight we're doing chicken cordon bleu. Chicken cordon bleu. Welcome, Michael. Welcome, 1 Point. Happy to see you, Celaranda. Hello, Alicia. Mr. Deuce. Labatt Viking. Happy to see all of ya. So we're just getting to our coating here. Make sure our oil isn't getting out of craziness here. We've got a cream chicken and mustard velouté thickened sauce, thickened cream sauce, whatever you want to call it. We've got our chicken, which I have stuffed with, I've thin cut it, I've done sort of the like thick rolled version of this, and so I'm doing sort of just a flat cut and thinned out chicken breast with a bit of Swiss cheese, but not the Swiss cheese with holes. It's still Swiss. And I substitute in a domestic prosciutto for the ham. We're going to fry these individually. We got 2 types of breadcrumbs mixed up in there. Dr. Dubes, my apologies. Let's see what we got over here. How we doing on our temp on our oil? We can throw this in here yet? Nope. We'll get going with the other one then. Bit more flour. Where am I streaming from? I live in Sonoma County, California. So, wine territory. People like to consider us part of the San Francisco Bay, but it's a good 90 minutes away. You know, it's not... in wine territory. Of course, we have lots of... It's really just booze territory because we have so much beer and we have hard alcohol out here and distillers and... we have cider. We have all sorts of cider in Sonoma County. You can't see that I'm watching WrestleMania. That does remind me, though, where are we all coming from, Raiders? What were we doing over with our previous streamer? Our lovely Raider. I apologize. I have to look up their name. Chef Reactions. Dinner party show. Nice, nice, nice. For the last part of our dinner here, for anyone that's just tuned in, the back there, that's bacon back there. I'm gonna add this to some. I'm gonna add some peas to that. And call that the healthy green part of this. Oh, my doctor's gonna hate me. Yeah, the US versions of just about any competition show are not really worth watching. Maybe back in the day, Top Chefs. Nowadays, they're full of so much placement advertising that it's like, are you actually going to show anything here? Like, they very purposely reduce down the actual showing of the dishes to, like, the hardest point for you to pinpoint in the show. Yeah, in between, you know, jumping into their Toyota Land Cruiser or whatever to go to Whole Foods to but all the other ones are even worse about that. So I mean, I would say, yeah, they're of the competition shows that I see here in the US, they would be the top. I haven't seen Chopped in years either. I don't know if that's even still going on. That was pretty, I mean, for being your everyday people in there, I mean, often there were plugs of people that were actually serious about culinary careers. And I know several people that have a great one, Dr. Dubes. Thanks for hanging out. $300 on our oil. We got some potatoes roasting down there. They got another 8.5 minutes. It just doesn't give you a confirmation that you joined, Michael. And it's waiting for a couple other people to potentially join in before it gives you a word. It's a little wonky. I had to sort of hack it together in order to make it so that the original design of the game, it's designed for people to challenge each other in chat. and I've sort of worked it around so that the bot is challenging chat. Nice. Add a bit more water to this. We're just cooking all this water out of our sauce. How much cash? No cash. Those sprinkles are my giveaway currency because they are not influenced by donation subscriptions. They are a participation / time viewed currency, so I can do giveaways without worrying about, state laws and all that madness. It's a true giveaway. Thank you for the follow. But they also can be used if you get 5,000 of them. So it takes a little bit. It takes a couple of weeks at minimum. More casual viewers, maybe a couple of months. You can submit themes, and I do theme weeks. And so I'll do 3 different streams off of your theme. The 4th day, Wednesdays, I always do ingredient challenges. We hold weekly votes in Discord, and chat can give me challenging ingredients to turn into sweet and savory applications. So like last week, they gave me SpaghettiOs. So SpaghettiOs, savory side, pretty easy. I tried to make it a little more challenging. I turned them into enchiladas. But for dessert, SpaghettiOs cake. But there is a channel in the Discord for ingredient suggestions. And then paired with that is the actual weekly vote. And you can join the Discord, !Discord, if anyone's interested in the link. How we doing on our oil temp? Our oil temp's looking like it's there. 3, depending on where we are, 345 to 30-degree difference across the pan there. And so now for the real fun here. Zoom right. Have a great evening, Michael. Thanks for hanging out. Add a bit more breading to that for our second one. This is a not very good brand of panko that I'm using up for this, along with some more traditional standard side breadcrumbs. I've already actually replaced this panko for using as panko. I've got more actual Japanese panko in the house already. Also, for anyone just joining in, I preserved lemons tonight. Salt preserved them, or started salt preserving them. And so we might have to give those one more squish down towards the end of the evening. But those are ready, and those are starting their lacto fermentation. This is another great application for vacuum packing that a lot of people don't think of or don't go to. Is if you're doing lacto ferments, they're great for lacto ferments or salt ferments. For what's a salt? Well, first off, you're preserving it. So in the vast majority of cases, you're preserving something, it's to hold it onto longer. without having to worry necessarily about refrigeration. In this case, I'm going to leave this out for room temp for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to refrigerate it to extend its life beyond that. But it's also heavily used in Northern African, and some Middle Eastern cuisines. You can pull them out and use primarily the skins, but you're using the juice and the salt for the preservation. And then generally just dice up the skin very fine. Sort of a gentle fry tonight. Sort of a gentle fry. Let's get this last one coated here so it's ready to go in when this one's finished. Light layer of flour for the 3 breading station style flouring. But we do want it all floured. You just don't want the flour caked on here because it'll create egg bubbles or flour bubbles, or essentially a little like gap between the breading and the fried product that doesn't fully seal up nicely. That's how you get breading separation in a breading like this. You can purposely do that though too. We'll leave that side a bit longer. Moroccan and tagine cuisine is certainly a big user of preserved lemon, yeah. It's our potatoes in the oven. Our halved fingerling potatoes. That's a little more of the color I was looking for. But essentially it's just lemons and salt. I mean, you squish them down, you gotta wait the 2 weeks for them to give a little funk. And if you see any color in there, that's because I'm using salt with some color to it. And then you see them in, little 8-ounce jar of them in the supermarket, and they're like, $12, $14 a couple of years ago. I don't know what they are now. But they're great for keeping around if you just need, if you're like me and you don't like buying just a lemon or a couple of lemons. And lemons don't last wonderfully. All right, flipping our bird here. All right, going in with our second piece of chicken. You can certainly deep fry these. It'll help you with your time and how quick it's being made, but I was figuring with these being not completely tightly done up where they can easily fall apart if they were in a vat of oil, I felt shallow frying this was the best option. Ditch the last of our breading ingredients here. Yeah, you can certainly use all of the lemon. It's just really, if you're looking at recipes and stuff like that, it's just they prize the peel, and so oftentimes they'll just ditch it. But if you're just looking for some lemon flavor, salty lemon flavor, I mean, you're not going to add that much salt and have it not be salty. I even like the smell of this Dijon chicken velouté. Just smells yummy. Beautiful color on our taters. This is one of those cranberry ones, so the color's sort of smeared. It's the problem with a lot of colors and a lot of these mixed color products that they have. Like, you either need an acid or a base in order to preserve the colors. It's different with different colors. And so you get a mixed one and you're pretty much destined to not have a final product that's as beautiful as you can get in a restaurant, where they'll separate each of them out by color and type and prep them individually, and then that could certainly be. I haven't noticed or noticed that myself, but most certainly veggies cook at different rates. They'll have different sugar contents, they'll have different fiber contents, they'll have different starch contents. You know, some potatoes are more waxy, some are more starchy. And that difference is going to affect all sorts of things, whether, you know, they absorb moisture as much or if they cook as quick. If they're a fluffy potato or if they're a, you know, a solid hunk. Where do sheep go to get their hair cut? At the Baba shop. YouTube dad joke. Oh, you didn't enjoy that one, Cosmic? You feel it's a little sheepish? Tempted to sit here and eat all these potatoes before I even finish this chicken. Yep, cheese got into the oil. Okay, these are going in the oven. Our flame is off on our oil. Sauce I'm going to trade with the bacon here. Sauce is looking pretty good. Needs a little bit of a whisk in here. It's a little lumpy of a gravy at the moment. But that's just because we've been reducing it down the entire stream here. Bit more water. Swapping that for our bacon. Turn the flame up on the bacon. Start making noise, bacon, so that I can put the peas in there. Did I play Diablo before? I did not. I never got into Diablo, despite me doing all the MMORPG stuff earlier on in life. Doing all the EverQuest stuffs. No extra salt with the peas since they're there with the bacon. Interesting. Yeah, Diablo is one of the greats. Like, they basically, like, MMORPGs as a whole probably wouldn't be here without Diablo. Like, maybe they would have made it there, but alright, so we got our sauce, we got our potatoes, we got everything here, chat. It's time to plate up. Plating time. Over on the cutting board. Cutting board camera. Nope, I'm not holding on to that for a half hour or a couple of minutes. freeze-dried parsley. And if only I had another lemon slice. Take a couple of photos here. Thank you, JK. Let's so chat what we got here as far as a Cordon Bleu, though. Let's see what we got with our filling here. I'm not expecting the ooze I had last time. It's too thin for that. Chicken's looking cooked. Looking delicious. Tasting pretty delicious. Peas for some freshness. Oh, delicious. As always, photo is in the Discord. Thank you for all of the follows today. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated there, Chef Reactions. Greatly appreciated. I will be back here on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Had to double check it was Friday. Gonna be back here on Sunday. As per the normal stream schedule, making some homemade pasta and meatballs. It's been a minute. I felt the need to make some pasta and meatballs. I hope you come back to join me for that. Thank you for joining me tonight. I enjoyed hanging out with all of you. One last check here. Let's see if we can't raid out tonight. Let's see what we got here for options for raiding tonight. What do we have? I think I'm going to leave it there, folks. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you have an amazing evening. I hope to see you back on Sunday.